Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Voices from the Mausoleum, and welcome back to another episode of Monday Morning Musings with my co-host JR from Horror Fiend TV.
You guys ready to drink some coffee and talk some horror, especially the two we gotta talk about?
Yeah, so we're going to be talking today. We have each picked our most anticipated horror film for 2023.
Oh yeah. You want to go first on this one?
I mean, mine's obvious. But sure. Yeah, so mine, of course, is Scream 6. I've said this before, and I always think it's important to note this, that like I'm not actually like a huge slasher fan. I'm not. But Scream just changed that game for me. You know, when I saw the first one when I was a lot younger and I followed it all the way through, you know, I went and saw 5 opening night. 5 made my top list for 2022. And so when I first heard that they were putting this in a city setting, I was like, okay, so like we're getting bigger now. I really like that. And then the trailer dropped recently, and I was just like, I'm so like I've seen, like, somebody posted this the other day. I think it was Radar actually posted this, and it's that clip from Always Sunny in Philadelphia when Charlie's got the maps and he's like the conspiracies and stuff, and he's like, this is Scream 6 fans for the next 3 months. It's like, it's so true. We are all like texting each other talking about this film, and I'm so ready. They keep saying, and they've kind of like beat this into our heads, this is a different Ghostface, this is a different Scream movie, and I'm like hoping to God that they follow through and that it's something unique. You know, you've got the scene with the shrine, and you've got the Ghostface like snatching up shotguns, shooting people, you know, point blank, and jumping over couches, and like this is like it does seem like it's going to be a different Ghostface. And of course, the return of the fabulous Kirby from 4. Yeah, my head has been reeling. I've watched the trailer like a million times already, and my head is like reeling with like theories and hopes and dreams. And I'm like so pumped about this. I watched the trailer at work, which was a mistake, because then for like the next half hour, I couldn't sit still. I had to like get up and walk around. I was like super jittery. I'm so fucking ready for Scream 6.
I haven't watched the trailer yet. I'm kind of doing.
What?
No,
You have a horror YouTube channel. What do you mean?
Because I'm trying to do, because I think we're gonna go watch that in the movies. So I'm trying hard. I'm trying hard to do what Rick always says is don't watch the trailers, which is hard to do. But I'm glad they brought back Jenna Ortega, because right now
she was great.
She's a young actress who is ready to take the baton and carry the horror.
Yeah.
Because she's at that point. I mean, everybody loved her in Wednesday, even though I didn't watch Wednesday, but I've heard.
I haven't watched it all either. I've only seen 1 episode.
And then you have this one with, like you said, conspiracy theories, and you're starting to hear is this Stu survived. So now that's in the backdrop.
That's always, not for some of us, that's always been right here. Some of us, that has always been in the forefront of our mind. And after I saw 5 and we went back to Stu's house, I was like, oh, they are playing with us. I'm so ready for him to come back. And I also am like, my other big theory is I'm really hoping that Kirby is involved. I really want Kirby to be a bad guy, like so bad. So, but yes, go ahead. Sorry. Anyway.
No. It's, and I agree. I mean, when Scream 5 came out last year, everybody was kind of worried and hesitant. Is this gonna boost the franchise? Because, I mean, once you get to a 5, at this point, you're wondering, all right, are we beating this to death, or is this gonna be better? And they actually, and confession here, I only watched Scream 1 and 2, then I watched 5, so I don't know anything about 3 and 4. So as far as the Scream franchise, I'm kind of a little out of the loop on it, which is killing her right now. But
oh my God,
I figure it's Monday, and usually, Monday's a confession.
Whatever.
So, but yeah, I mean, I liked 5 a lot.
Yeah, 5 was good.
They did a good job once again with their sarcastic overview of how horror is viewed lately, and you're hoping that they carry that into this one, especially now that the big city environment, which is going to give you even more places for Ghostface to come out, which is
and more than just like a couple, like maybe like 15 or 20 ghost faces. And did you, okay, so Samara Weaving is supposed to be in this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't think about this. I should have, but I didn't think about this until after I was talking about this with Scott from You Run. Like, he was like, I think she's the opening kill. And I was like, why? Why do you think that? And I was like, she wasn't even really in the trailer. And he's like, well, no, she is. She's outside by herself with the phone call. And I was like, oh no. I was like, I bet they're gonna Drew Barrymore us again, where like they put this like big cast member, I mean this big actress in this. I really hope that's not it. But I hadn't thought about the fact that, that's all we see. And I don't know, like that's usually how it goes in the beginning. I mean, it didn't in 5, but we always get that big kill in the beginning,
Yeah.
And oh my God, I'll be so pissed because she is fantastic. I would love to see her do more horror.
Like for us, we actually had a conversation where we're wondering if Jenna Ortega is going to make it to the end.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're gonna kill off somebody big because they always do that.
Please let it be Sam. Please let it be Sam.
So the question is Jenna gonna survive? Because right now she's the hottest thing in horror right now, and they kill her off. It's gonna be like one of those things. Like, really, you killed off Jenna? Which it'll be awesome if they do it, but they probably won't. But I guess we're gonna.
That seems a little too risky.
Well, it is, but that's the good thing about horror, because sometimes you get a name like that who's on a hot streak, and I mean, Justin Long.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I'm excited. I think Scream 6 is going to be fantastic. I'm going opening weekend to see it. So.
No, we are too. I'm dying to see it. I'm dying to go back to watch horror movies in the theaters.
Yeah, I have a few. Yeah, so I have to pick and choose the ones I can go see. And so that's one of them. And then my other one is your most anticipated, I think, for 2023.
I am dying for April to come around. So Evil Dead Rise. I cannot wait. Because the fact that Bruce Campbell helped produce this one, he's backing it. I mean, the thing too, he backed the 2013 one, which we both agree was amazing.
I loved that one. Yep.
I mean, that elevated the franchise even more because it took away from the comedy, turned it into pure gore. I mean, they relived certain scenes in the original, especially
better story, more character development, more emotion. Yeah,
Mia. I mean, come on, I love Mia.
Yeah, Mia's fantastic.
If she appears in this one, I'm gonna be so excited.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably gonna be like screaming in a very high pitch, like almost like Mariah Carey, and freak everybody out in the theater because. No, and I did watch the trailer for this one because I could not resist.
Oh yeah, I did too.
And when you watch the trailer, thank you that they're not going to be PG-13. They're going to go pure rated R with gore and horror, just like all the other ones were meant to be. And yeah, I'm so excited with this one. Like I haven't really read up on the cast because I don't want to read on the cast because I don't recognize any one of them. Which is
I
good.
don't either, and I didn't look at it either. I actually haven't really looked into a whole lot other than the couple of pictures they released before the official trailer, and then the official trailer was, but yeah, and then I was reading I did see I didn't read the whole thing, but I did see like an article that was talking about how the gore that we see, because I watched the Red Band. I assume that's the one you watched.
You always have to watch Red Band.
Yeah, you can't watch something like that. Come on. But like they talked the subject matter of the article was that the touches of gore that we get in the trailer are nothing compared to what's, and that's with the scalp thing, the cheese grater, like, I'm so excited. Yeah.
And you still wonder, where is the Necromonicon going to pop up? And that's another thing too. Both our movies have the same thing in common. Yours goes from a small town to a big city. Mine goes to the back of the woods to
cabin in the woods to the,
which is good. I mean, you want that change of scenery because you want to see what they can do. Because
what else?
Yeah, because small town, you have your creative thing there.
We've seen that though.
Yeah.
We've
And if
seen
the
the Cabin in the
Cabin in
Woods
the Woods
story.
is,
We've seen
yeah,
the small town story. Like, give us something else. Yeah.
bring the demons to New York and let's see
Oh
how.
yeah, I'm really excited about the part that it's in a bigger setting for Evil Dead Rise. I'm excited.
Yeah, I watched the trailer like 5 times already.
I
And
watched it a
I
bunch
just
too.
I got that ingrained in my head when she's knocking on the door and they look through the
The
peephole and she's
peephole.
like just the whole makeup. Like, oh my god, this is gonna be so
And
amazing.
then involving kids.
Yes. Which is gonna be fun because you know how Rick is about kids.
Well, and I'm not exactly the same, but I'm similar. Ever since I had one, it's like a game changer on the horror front. So I'm like, I already know it's gonna get me because it's a mom and her kids. Like, it's gonna get me, but I can't wait to see that. And one of the reasons I didn't even pick that one is because I knew you were gonna want to talk about it anyway. But Scream 6 and Evil Dead are my two. I am absolutely, no matter what, going to see these in theaters, no matter what. Those are my two main ones that for the year, because those are the two that I'm like the most excited about overall.
And the thing too is like last year, I think everybody was excited about every single sequel, and the only one that actually delivered was Scream.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Halloween sucked.
Yeah,
Creepers sucked.
Texas Chainsaw was a disaster.
Oh my god, Hellraiser sucked.
I didn't think it sucked, but it wasn't as strong as it could have been.
Yes, and they could have did so much more with it. If you did a gender change, you could have went a more powerful direction, and they felt like they still held back on it.
Yeah, it was a lot less gory than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, and I mean, it's almost like they threw the gore at the end.
But it wasn't much, though.
No, just to say,
not look, for a Hellraiser movie. I mean, damn, like
Hellraiser's always been brutal and the kills are just like you're like, oh fuck. But yeah. I mean, the kills in that one were like, and then even the storyline was like, I mean, it wasn't. And then this year already, you have so many good ones, but the top two we talked about now are definitely. I mean, I think everybody's gonna be excited to go see these. I won't be surprised if these get the numbers of it when it came out in the movie theater. So these definitely break the $100 million mark easily.
I think they will too, because so many people are going to want to see these
in theaters. Yes, us as horror fans, you have to go to theaters.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's plenty of stuff I want to see, but I'm going to wait for it because I don't want to see it bad enough to go to the theaters. Whereas these two, I'm like, I'm absolutely not missing this in theaters. You know, it's completely different than, no, I agree. Yeah, I'm excited for both of these. I'm like,
I'm going to go there I'm going to make sure I get my Bruce Campbell shirt. just go full, Evil Dead groupie.
I have like 6 Ghostface shirts. I don't have any Evil Dead shirts.
Yeah, I gotta start collecting them because I can't wait to watch it. And I can't wait to talk about it. Yeah, and hopefully, I don't think. See, I'm in the mindset I already have it on a pedestal. So
I know. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you feel the same way. Scream 6 has to deliver because if it doesn't,
I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah.
Not only are you gonna be pissed that it didn't deliver, but you're gonna be pissed that all right, I actually went to support you in the movie theater.
And you sucked.
Crap movie, yeah.
Yeah. That's a good point.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Good. These two are basically, and the thing is, Scream 6 comes out
March 10th.
Man, we still gotta wait. Well, they come out to 2 months apart. No, actually a month apart. So that's
a month apart.
That's gonna be good.
There's big hitters like every month for the next couple of months. Yeah.
And there's independent films that you got to keep an eye on. They're coming up. So, I mean, there's some of them that are not even on the radar that are probably going to be so good. February
is Blood and Honey, the Winnie the Pooh movie.
And Cocaine Bear.
And Cocaine. Oh, of course. Definitely going to see Cocaine Bear. You know the guy that's in that is the IKEA guy from TikTok. Mm. Oh my God. Somebody pointed that out and I was like, I went back and watched it and I was like, it is the IKEA guy from TikTok.
And it's Ray Liotta's last movie.
Yes, before he died.
Yeah, which is.
And hopefully it'll be a better Kerry Russell movie than Antlers.
Yeah, Antlers.
I like her. I did not like Antlers.
They could have did so much more with it.
They really could have. But yeah, anyway. But no, I'm excited for Scream 6 and Evil Dead Rise. I think they're going to be I think they're going to deliver. I'm not worried.
No, I think they're going to they're going to keep continue pushing the franchises.
I think
Because
so.
now we have 2 Evil Dead movies that are kind of like separated themselves from the originals because
Yep.
they're more gory, more serious, and more like I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, you can say realistic because I'm sure this is gonna have a good storyline backdrop, especially the mother with the kids. Once the
Yeah.
kids are involved, even though I'm gonna say this, kids sometimes in horror movies are creepy as fuck.
They are. They also can make or break depending on their performances.
Yes.
But I don't think these kids are going to have a hard time convincing us.
No. No.
No, it looks good.
Yes.
Cool. Well, those are our most anticipated for 2023. Scream 6 and Evil Dead Rise.
Yes. What is
Probably
your
not any
anticipated?
surprises.
I want to know what's everybody's anticipated film. Hopefully, it's different from ours, but probably it's gonna be the same thing.
So a lot of people, I think, are probably going to pick one of the two, right? So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's all we have for this episode of Monday Morning Musings. Enjoy your wonderful Monday at work if that's what you're doing. Have a good week coming up, and we will see you in the next one.